been working with AI closely since the beginning of ChatGPT, and I have tried all the mainstream products that appeared on the market one after another. My biggest mistake was believing that one tool can top them all and become the go-to service for every case. However, I've chosen 8 tools that are each perfect for their use cases, and in this video I'll explain the difference between similar, most popular services that you are not using correctly or not using at all. We'll cover all content formats including text, images, video and audio, and by the end of this video you'll understand exactly how to automize your content creation process and how to scale your content quality. As for the first content category, we'll start with the most standard and the most demanded content type, text. Most people are using ChatGPT, which isn't bad. I enjoy this tool myself. I think it's a great choice. However, there are 2 more tools on the market that you shouldn't miss out on, which are Gemini and Perplexity AI. Now, let's break down the differences and compare them so that you understand which one suits you best. ChatGPT is an AI product by OpenAI, the leading AI research and development company. This chatbot can help you with writing, learning, and brainstorming. In fact, brainstorming is the part that I highly recommend doing with ChatGPT because it gives so many suggestions and they're all really good. You can generate an entire content plan with GPT and it will be a good one. What I will also recommend is going through the entire writing process with your chat step by step. If you need to write an article or a long-read story, generate the entire thing, but not at once. Do it block by block by giving separate prompts. It will upscale the quality of the output and give a very good foundation for a potential draft. The strongest point of ChatGPT is available on the paid version only, but if you hear it and it sounds relevant for your business, it's worth getting subscription. The feature I'm talking about is GPTs, or they're also called agents of ChatGPT. It means that you can create a custom chat within ChatGPT that will have all the prior context about your business or your client, so that you won't have to give all this context every time in every conversation. You can give the details about your market, geo, tone of voice, writing style, and you can even explain the entire content writing process so that you can only give the short prompts afterwards in every new conversation, meaning every new task. This way you will be getting the maximum output for the minimum effort and save yourself tons of time. Next tool is one of the main competitors of ChatGPT as a product, Gemini from Google. Google is also trying really hard to be referred to as the best creators of AI. I do not agree with it at all. However, Gemini does have a few advantages over ChatGPT. First of all, Gemini has real-time access to Google by default, therefore it uses more recent and relevant data for its responses. So if you're looking for up-to-date info, Gemini is your choice. And also Gemini generates good text when you need simple and straightforward wordings. It will not overcomplicate the structure or come up with unnecessary phrases, so it's a good choice if you need an easy text or a simple explanation of a complex concept. The third tool for text generation is not as famous but also very popular. It's called Perplexity AI, and in my opinion it's another really good choice when it comes to content writing. The clear advantage of Perplexity is that it always links its sources, making it easier for you to double-check the info. Perplexity is not bad with writing style and improving its output after your remarks, and it also writes in a quite engaging and easygoing tone in my opinion. The tool is free, so check it out to see if it fits your requirements. The next category of AI tools is image generators. I will now explain the difference between 2 biggest players in the market, Midjourney and Dalle. Some people are convinced that Midjourney is the best, some people are using Dalle because it suits their needs more. I will now explain why, in my opinion, they're both really good and can be even used in a combination. Let's start with Midjourney. Midjourney is the most powerful image generator in terms of design, visual quality, and the amount of styles you can use. You can do realistic style, cartoonish images, photorealistic, futuristic, anything you can come up with. You can also choose the size of your image and require any aspect ratios. You can also include a bunch of parameters to customize your image, and you can use specific commands to edit the output and polish it to the exact result that you want. You can even create images based on other images to replicate the style, the idea, or even to have your face in artificial images. So Midjourney is very powerful with design and customization, but it requires you to know exactly how to use it, which commands to use, and you need to understand what the idea of your future image to the very detail. And that's why Dalle has an advantage, because you don't need this much clarity to generate images with Dalle. Dalle is an image generator built-in ChatGPT, and the connection with ChatGPT is the clear advantage. You don't need to explain this much in this case because Dalle has the access to GPT's database, making it understand abstract explanations and unclear instructions. To give you an example, if you don't have the clear idea of what exactly you want to see on your potential image, you can just give a task to DALL-E to come up with this idea. You can explain the vibe, you can tell where this image will be used, and DALL-E will come up with the idea of what to place on this image itself. However, it doesn't allow you to adjust the size of your future images, to change aspect ratios, and generally use all the parameters that Midjourney has. And it also doesn't look too realistic. I personally use both these tools for maximum effectiveness. First, I would go to DALL-E to generate the first draft, the basic look of the future image, and then with the idea of what objects I want to place on the image, I will go to Midjourney and say, give me this image, place these objects on it, and make it in this style, with this aspect ratio, and with additional parameters. The next content type is audio, and here we'll talk about only one tool that has been the best on the market for quite some time. There are some strong competitors showing up now, but we'll do a review on them later when we see how they perform. 11 Labs is an AI tool that generates audio in different voices, genders, accents, and contexts across 32 languages. With this tool, you can create a whole new character. You can choose for them to be an old lady narrating wise stories with a British accent, or a silly little boy telling jokes in Spanish. The library of voices is impressive. You'll definitely find an option that suits you well. You can also combine different voices within one audio and add favorite personas to a personal library to use them in the future. Use cases for 11 Labs will be voicing any content from YouTube Shorts to audiobooks. I personally have used it to create voiceovers for long-form educational content and for creating podcasts. One more cool feature of 11 Labs is that you can clone your own voice and create future videos using AI but keeping your own voice. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm always on the verge of doing it because I'm not a native English speaker, as you can hear, and it takes me so long not to mix up all the letters when pronouncing words. I'm sure AI could do it quicker, so maybe one day I'll turn to it. The next category is the most complicated content form, video. Here we'll discuss two tools, both amazing but for different purposes. The first one is called Runway. Runway is a free online service that can generate videos in various contexts. You can generate animations, play with textures, make animals talk, or capture art pieces in 3D motion. Runway has 34 tools for multiple purposes that include text to video, image to video, text to audio, removing background from video, expanding images with AI, and many more. The service looks like a whole library of tools, so you can choose ones that suit you best and diversify your content with Runway. To show you an example, I have tried to create a moving dinosaur. Here you can see that you can add an image you want in your video, you can choose for it to be the first or the last clip, and you can choose the duration of your video. The tool runs smoothly, is free, and it's definitely worth checking it out. The next tool is also for video, but in a different context. It's called Captions AI, and I personally use it very often. Captions is an app where you can add subtitles to your videos, you can create AI avatars, you can ask AI to edit your videos or automatically create shots. You can also generate unique music for your videos based on the style and the vibe that you want. You can upload your video to Captions and it will automatically generate subtitles. However, you'll still have the opportunity to edit the text if it's wrong some places. In my experience, it's mostly right, but anyway, good to have the opportunity. You can also change the styling of subtitles and add your brand colors to match the vibe of your whole video. If you have a long-form video, a YouTube upload, for example, you can automatically generate shorts with one click. You can upload your long video and use a feature called AI Shorts, and it will automatically generate some shorts, so you can choose your favorite one. And then you can use another feature that's called AI Edit. It works for videos under 1 minute, and what it does is it adds additional video, images, audio, and effects to your video, adding more action in general and making it more appealing to your audience. So the 8 tools from this video should cover all your needs as a content creator, helping you with ideation, writing, and execution. Comment down below which tools you found most helpful, and maybe you need a detailed guide or specific prompts for some of the services I've shown. I'll be sharing more tools and guides soon, so subscribe to my channel not to miss out.